Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to my cover reveal for When Twilight Breaks. The book will be coming from Revell Books on February 2nd, 2021. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to my video cover reveal for When Twilight Breaks. The book will be coming from Revell Books on February 2nd, 2021. So today I will share about the story and then I'll share the cover. I'll also be giving away books, 10 books. At the end of the video, I'll post the link to my blog where you can enter the giveaway. The giveaway runs through Sunday, July 5th, and I'll post the winners to my blog on Monday, July 6th. Due to high shipping costs, I will restrict it to U.S. mailing addresses only, please. First, you already know the author, Sarah London. This book is a little bit different for me. This is a standalone novel rather than being part of a series. And this is part of a contract for 3 different books that will each follow Americans living in Nazi Europe. Now we're going to set the scene for Twilight Breaks. This is not on the cover, but this is the year that it takes place, 1938. It's a very significant year. It's actually before World War II, which is also different for me. But the year was very significant. A lot of things took place. The Great Depression was raging, and the world was in great upheaval. At this point, Hitler had been in power for 5 years. And in 1938, Germany annexed Austria, and the Munich Conference and Kristallnacht took place. So many of the events of this year set the groundwork for the war and for the Holocaust. Now for the setting. I put my hero and my heroine at the epicenter, München, or as we know it, Munich in Germany. Munich is a beautiful city, famous for many things, including Oktoberfest, glockenspiels, and sausage. And a lot of these do take place in the story. So it was a fun setting to work with. Now let's meet our characters. Evelyn Brand is a journalist. So I love how the cover designer worked some fine handwriting into the background. But I guarantee you it is not Evelyn's handwriting because she has really messy handwriting. As a woman, Evelyn is a foreign correspondent working in Munich, but she has a really hard time getting taken seriously as a woman. She is determined to expose the oppression in Nazi Germany and all the injustices so that the folks back in America will see what's going on and so they won't let the same things happen in America. But there's some problems. If she exposes things too much, the Nazi government can kick her out of the country, or a lot worse. So she has to be careful. So Evelyn does make an appearance on the cover. Here she is. She's wearing a red hat, which I love because Evelyn always wears reds. That's her signature color. And she's a bit of a firebrand. She was a really fun character, right? Let's meet our hero who has to take on this firebrand. This is Peter Lang. He is an American graduate student who is studying at the University of Munich. He is training to be a professor of German. Now, he has some very novel ideas for language instruction, which end up drawing some unwanted attention. Now, Peter does not actually appear on the cover, but I found this picture when I was researching eyeglasses from the 1930s. So, and I saw him, I thought, that looks like Peter, so I copied that picture. Now, also, here's a snippet from the cover because Peter is studying at the University of Munich. And so these buildings here in the background do show some of the university, which I love that appeared on the cover. The next thing from the cover, stars. Stars. Stars are actually an important symbolism in the story, and you have to read the book to find out why. Now, the other thing they included on the cover, and this is not the actual image, but this is the Siegestor in Munich. This is a victory arch that was built in 1852, and it was dedicated to the glory of the Bavarian army. This was before Germany was unified, so Bavaria was its own entity. Now, in many ways, the structure does represent the 1930s, when Germany was gearing up for war and there was a very strong militaristic spirit. Now, during the war, the Siegestor was heavily damaged, and they thought about tearing it down, but they ended up reconstructing it in the 1950s, but they dedicated it as a memorial to peace. And the new inscription reads, and please forgive my German accent, Dem Sieg geweiht, vom Krieg zerstört, zum Frieden mahnend, dedicated to victory, destroyed by war, urging peace. Now here's the title, When Twilight Breaks. I really love the title of this book. I wanted something that really conveyed the mood of this time period and of the story. I wanted something that conveyed night or darkness, because this is a very dark era. And I also wanted something that signified breaking or shattering. The characters have a lot of their assumptions broken and shattered, and it plays a role in the story. And I love how the title turns around some of the phrases we hear all the time. We hear twilight falling, we hear day breaking, and so this flips that upside down. And of course, this is a time era when everything was flipped upside down, and Peter and Evelyn find their worlds turned upside down, and they end up in a little bit of danger. So are you ready to see the full cover? I love this so much. So here we go. And once again, Revell Books did an outstanding job. Their cover designers are incredible. And I love how they conveyed the heart and the mood of this story, plus all the little details that once you read the story, you'll see how they all come together. It's just wonderful. So anyway, after I finish this video, I'll post the link to my blog so you can enter the giveaway for up to 10 books. And I'll post the pre-order purchase links too. And then I'll reply to all your comments and questions. So thank you so much for visiting today. Goodbye.